whatever it may be. If you want to find a complementary function, these are the 5 formulas which is very, very important to solve any kind of higher order linear differential equation. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now we look into the, I think it's formulas done for you, y2, y6, y, I will explain only 1 or 2 problems. After giving the consolidated formulas for the particular integrals also. Now we move on to the little bit particular integrals. What do you mean by particular integral? A equation which must be in the form of f of d into y equal to q of x. For example, my equation which is in the form of f of d into y equal to q of x. If it is non-linear, right hand side q of x is not equal to 0, then any function or any equation we supposed to find yp also. This part I would like to take yc. Yc is nothing but a complementary function. As of now, I have seen formulas for this one. Whatever 5 formulas I gave, these all related to complementary function, which I am giving the particular integral. Now formulas for how to solve this q of x. Majorly divide into the 6 methods of this part also. This also very, very important. Any kind of methods, if you would like to solve legendary equation, Cauchy-Euler equation, and other kind of equation if you like to solve, we need particular integral values are very, very important. So I will give you consolidated formulas of particular integral. Is it clear? So first particular integral we have, what are the methods we have? So if you look into the methods, so standard methods are there. So what are the standard methods here? Method number 1. I would like to discuss first method number 1. What is method number 1 in the particular integral? If your q of x function, just like f of d into y equal to q of x, which is looks like b into e power x or constant. B into e power x or constant. In the right hand side of the equation, for example, I will give one equation for you. D square y by dx square minus 3 into dy by dx plus 2y is equal to 5 e power 4x. If you look into this example problem, first you need to convert into an operator form. It is not an operator form. So what do you mean by operator form? Capital D generally called as a differential operator. It is represented as d by dx. Or sometimes if it is in terms of t, we can write d by dt. So now also if we look into the operator form, it must be converted into d square minus 3d plus 2 whole into y is equal to 5 e power 4x. This is a quadratic equation. We know how to solve the roots, how to find the roots of this quadratic equation. Then the main problem here, how to find this kind of equation in the right hand side part. Now I am looking to this. If 5 into e power 4x comes, what is the procedure, how to solve such kind of problem? Do you have any shortcut method, or do you have to do the tedious job? And what are the procedure methodology to be understand whenever the right hand side function is in the form of b into e power x? And coming to the second method, if right hand side 5 sine 2x or 2 cos 3x or something like this kind of function comes, what is the strategy to find? How to find this one? That will come under as a method number 2. And third method will come under as b into x power k. It is nothing but 2 into x square or 3 into x power 4. Such kind of functions comes. How to solve? Fifth method, some e power ax into v. And fifth method, x into v. Last method, x power m into sin ax or x power m into cos ax. These are the 6 methods which are plays a crucial role to solve any kind of higher order linear differential equations. So now I am giving here what I would like to give you here. I would like to give all 6 methods. What are the traditional formula how to solve and how to work on those things. So that is what I would like to give you. So if you want to solve your unit number 3 problems on Cauchy-Euler equation, you must have idea about these formulas. Then only you can easily solve. Otherwise, it is not easy to solve those kind of problems. So here, I would like to give that condition here. So first formula. Anyone have idea about this? What to do now? So what is the procedure to solve this kind of equations? So here I am in method number 1. Okay. First we need to write f of d into y is equal to q of x. This is standard equation. If I want to find yp is equal to cross multiplication 1 by f of d into q of x. Is it clear to everyone? What is the function is given? Q of x value 1 by f of d into b into e power ax. Anyone have idea what to do now? How to do this kind of problems if right hand side exponential function comes?
Yes, sir.
Any idea what is the procedure? For example, this is my question. This is my question, simple question. D square minus 5d plus 6 into y is equal to e power 4x. Are you clear to this one? Okay, 4e power 4x or 4x. I would like to write this problem something like 1 by f of d into q of x. I would like to compare this equation with f of d into y equal to q of x. So yp is equal to 1 by f of d. What is 1 by f of d? D square minus 5d plus 6 into q of x value e power 4x. Now this looks like similar. Anyone have idea how to solve this problem here? What to do?
Yes, sir. Substitute the 4 in the
Exactly. We need to substitute the d value. What is the d value? A. D is equal to, here I will write the formula.
4.
Put d
4.
is equal to, here put d is equal to A. The d is equal to 4. Exactly. So I would like to put d is equal to A here. So I will get here something like 1 by f of A into b e power ax. If f of A not equal to 0, this is my answer. If f of A is not 0 denominator, my answer is over. Here I need to put d is equal to A is equal to 4. What is the answer? 4 square, 16. 5 4s are 20 plus 6 e power 4x. 16 plus 6, 22 minus 20 is nothing but 1 by 2 into e power 4x, which is perfectly answered. Is it clear? This is a simple method to substitution only. Now my question to you is, sometimes case will fail you. Yes or no? Case will fail you means what I want to do, change here. I want to take here instead of e power 4x, I would like to take e power 3x. What will come if I substitute 3x here? 3 square, 9 will come. This is 15 will come. So how much here? 9 plus 16, 15 minus 15, 0 is coming. Such cases, what to do? So is it clear to question here? 1 by
Yes, sir.
d square minus 5d plus 6. Here in the place of 4 place, I am like taking 3. I need to substitute here. 1 by 3 square, 9. 3 into 5, 15 plus 6 into e power 3x. So minus 15 plus 15 cancel. 1 by 0 into e power 3x, something by 0, infinite I'm getting. Then such cases, what is the procedure to solve these problems?
We have to differentiate again f of d.
Good. That is one method, differentiate. Excellent. Do you have any other alternate formula to do without differentiating this? Do you have? I will give another formula for this. This is a very important formula. If you apply this formula, any problem which looks like this format, you can easily get a solution. So when case failure, you can write here, if f of a is equal to 0, if f of a is tending to 0, then I would like to give two formulas. 1 by d minus a whole power k into e power ax is equal to x power k by k factorial into e power ax. Is a very, very, very important formula. For example, this problem is there, so how you will look into this? My roots are d minus 2 is one root and d minus 3 is another root. Am I right? If I am able to write this, I will get like this. The way problem is coming, you need to keep aside. Here one formula I gave, another formula also there. That is for addition. 1 by d plus a whole power k into e power minus ax. What is this formula? X power k by k factorial into e power minus ax. These are the very, 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 very important formulas. When the case is failure, you can easily get a solution. This. Now, sir, this example, can I explain this? Compare to this. If I would like to give this example for this, 1 by d minus 2 into d minus. Here is a problem. This is a problem. If I substitute d equal to 3, problem is coming. Here no problem. Just you can substitute now 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2 separate. Just you can make it as separately. D minus 3 whole power 1 into e power 3x. Which looks like which formula? 1 by d minus a whole power k into e power ax. What is the k value? 1. Standard formula, what I told you? X power 1 by 1 factorial into a power ax. That is nothing but e power 3x. So what is my answer? 3 minus 2. 1 by 1 into x power 1 by 1 factorial into e power 3x is your complete required YP answer for this. Is it clear? So this also one of the way to solve the equation when the case is value. So very important. From sir, whole square comes, you can apply. Whole cube comes, you can apply. Whole power 4 comes, you can apply. When the subtract b minus a comes, this formula, denominator d plus a comes, numerator negative term is there, your negative term is there, then you can also use the second formula. So this is the first method to find a particular integral. Is it clear, first method? So once again, just I'll go back and I'll show you what is the formula I told you here. First of all, this is the standard form yp equal 1 by f of d into q of x. So the q function must be in the terms of exponential e power ax constant into something. And my question to is, instead of right hand side, constant is given. Okay, b t power x is not given, they have given only constant term. Then what is the procedure? In the same question,
e to the power of 0x.
Exactly, very good. So into e power 0x, if I am able to substitute, also we'll get the same procedure for this. That is the way to apply these two methods. Are they clear methodology? So methodology is not simple. I don't want to take much complicated here. Just substitute d equal to, if it is not zero comfortable, okay, still we are case value. Also don't bother. We have two formulas. By using these two formulas, we'll get a perfect answer of each and every problem of this one. Is it clear, the first model? Is it clear, model number 1, method number 1?
Yes, sir.
So coming to the method number 2, the function must be in terms of, so method number 2, this one is f of d into y equal to q of x, where q of x equal to b sin ax or b cos ax, So now tell me how to solve this one. If I want to write yp is equal to 1 by f of d into q of x, we can take this. So that is nothing but 1 by f of d, which like same, into b into sin ax or b into cos ax. Any function, either sin or cos. Now what we need to substitute now? If d is there, we cannot substitute. It must be d square. So what we need to substitute now? D square equal to minus a square. D square equal to minus a square. Last time we need to substitute d is equal to a. But here denominator, when we want to do sine and cos kind of problems, we must need d square term. So we need to substitute in the place of d square equal to minus a square. If I substitute this, f of minus a square into b sine ax or b cos ax will come. If it is not 0, f of minus a square is not equal to 0. Comfortable, this is not equal to 0, this is perfectly done. If it is perfectly done, f of a square is not equal to 0, we can make it as this method is clearly true. Now my question, if it is case failure, here also sometimes case will failure. In such cases, how to answer this one? Another, what is the formula if case is failure? If I got f of minus a square equal to 0, case of failure. Another, I will give two important formulas. 1 by d square plus a square into sine ax is equal to, what is the formula? So this looks like 1 by d, generally called as integral operator. This looks like 1 by d, integration of sine x is minus x by 2a into cos ax. Another important formula for model number 2. This is very important. Within one line, any kind of problem which is of case failure, you will get a solution for this. And coming to the second formula, 1 by d square plus a square into cos ax is equal to, integration of cos is plus sine, so we can write x by 2a into sine ax is the form. So integration of cos will come plus sine, integration of sine will come minus cos. Such cases we look into this. For this I would like to give an example here itself in the side corner. So here b sine x or b cos x is there here. So my problem is here d square plus 4 into y is equal to sine 2x. I don't want to find y, so I would like to find directly yp. What is the yp value? 1 by d square plus 4 into sine 2x. Am I right? Generally, if d square term place, what I need to substitute now? D square is equal to minus a square. So minus 2 square. It is nothing but minus is separate, 2 square is separate. Don't confuse. I am not writing minus 2 whole square. I am writing minus 2 into square. Minus separate, 2 square separate. Minus separate, 2 square separate. So because of that, this must be minus 4. So then if I am able to substitute now, what will come here? 1 by minus 4 plus 4 get cancelled into sine 2x. 1 by 0 into sine 2x, which is come something by 0 infinity. It is coming. This is a case failure case. Then whenever the case is failure, then what is the formula? Just now I told you two formulas for you, which is a very, very important and simple formula. 1 by d square plus a square into sine ax is equal to minus x by 2a into cos ax. What is the formula here? Which is equal to minus minus same, x same, 2 same. What is the a value? A value is 2. 2 into 2. Sine x derivation cos ax. Cos ax is nothing but cos 2x. What is the answer? Minus x by 4 into cos 2x is the answer. So this is the easiest way to get a solution for sine and cos kind of problems. Sine and cos kind of problem. Now my question to you, if right hand side tan x comes, anyone any idea how to find tan x problem? Sine cos okay. If it is a tan x, cot x, cosecant x, secant x, these kind of appear in the paper in the non-linear form, right hand side of the equation, non-linear differential equations, higher order non-linear differential equation. Anyone have idea? If sine plays, cos plays, tan, cot, cosecant, secant comes, what is the procedure? Anyone have idea? Do you have idea? For example, my question is d square plus 4. So no d square plus 4. Okay, 1 by d square plus 4 into tan ax or tan 2x. Tan 2x is there. Such cases anything. So this is the one formula, important formula is available. This also if we know well and good, especially this kind of tan, cot, secant comes. We have another method is nothing but you already done, or I think so. I don't have idea about this. That is called method of variation of parameter. Method of variation of parameter. That is one of the good and advanced method which will get an accurate answer for this kind of problems. Sir, if you don't know method of variation of parameters, if you don't know that one formula we don't know and procedure also we don't know, then how to solve those kind of problems also we have another good formula for this. 1 by d minus alpha into e power alpha x is equal to, so formula remember, e power alpha x into, so here q into e power alpha x you can write. What are the function here? Q are right hand side, any function e power alpha x into whatever the q function into e power minus alpha x into dx. First we must make sure that we need to write as a partial fractions we need to write. From thumb out, write this one 1 by d minus 2i into d plus 2i. So we suppose to write a by d minus 2i plus b by d plus 2i. LCM cross multiplication will get a by something, b by something. Then which looks like a value will get, for example, I got 1 by 2i into something 1 by d minus 2i minus 1 by d plus 2i. I am telling just normally into something formula is what? Tan 2x or something is there. You can multiply here. Then whenever the function is there, e power d minus alpha into q, just to q you can take. D minus alpha into q is equal to, here d minus alpha into q is equal to formula is 1 by d minus alpha into q is equal to formula e power alpha x into q into e power minus alpha x dx. This is one of the beautiful formula, very interesting formula. If you solve using this formula, you will get even tan, secant, cosecant, any kind of problems you will get the solution. But little bit we need to do a lot of patience is required. First we need to convert it to the partial fractions. We need to find AB values, again multiplication. Again we need to take each one separately, this one separately, calculating and getting the solution. That is also one of the important methods which you can learn from this topic. So coming to here, so second method, are you clear now? Still problems are there. One more, my question is, I said 1 by d square is there, we can substitute now. Here also d square is there, here also d square I made it. Now sometimes in the problem something like d minus 2, 1 by d minus 2 into sine 4x is there. Can you tell me how to solve this equation? 1 by d minus 2 into sine 4x is there. How to solve this problem?
Rationalize.
Exactly. Rationalization is very, very important. D minus 2 by d minus 2 into, we can write d plus 2 into d minus 2 into sine 4x. You can write numerator d plus 2 will be there. This is a square minus b square minus 4 into sine 4x you can write here. Numerator d is a differential operator. 1 by d is integral operator. D by dx of sine 4x is 4 cos 4x plus 2 sine 4x. Denominator, I need to put d square equal to minus 4 square. Minus 16 minus 4, that is minus 20 will come. So 4 by 20, minus 4 by 20 into cos 4x plus into minus 2 by sine 4x by 20. So you can divide and you can write that. This second method. Is it clear now? First method is b into e power x or constant terms. Second method is b into sin x or b into cos x. This is method number 2. And what is method number 3? Exponential functions. Exponential function. X power k, x power 2, x power 3. These all come under exponential functions. Now method number 3 I will give you a glance. So method number 3. So these are the important methods. If you want to solve any kind of equation, dx q of x equal to b into x power k. For example, yp is equal to 1 by f of d into q of x. So 1 by f of d into what is q of x value? B into x power k, b into x power k. So the denominator must be written as something like 1 by f plus pi of d into b into x power k we need to write. So ascending powers of this, first we need to take denominator, first we need to take common of the lowest degree term. After taking the common, the equation, denominator equation must be converted into 1 plus pi of d. Pi of d is nothing but a function. 1 plus d square by 2 or d square plus 2d by 2, something, whatever it depends on the question. For example, my question is something like d square 5d plus 4 into x square is there. This kind of equation outright 1 by pi plus d, 4 common constant because the least degree 1 plus d square 5d denominator 4 whole bracket close into x square. We supposed to take the denominator into the numerator. What will come? 1 plus d square plus 5d by 4 whole power minus 1, whole inverse will come. So now I would like to give formulas for this. The 4 important formulas. If we able to remember, you can easily answer. For these formulas also I am writing using the binomial expansion. So 1 plus x whole power minus, what is the formula? 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube plus so on. Like that we can continue the series. So 1 minus x whole power minus 1. Then what is the formula? Both are negative means 1 plus x square plus x cube plus x power 4 plus so on. So something like it will come. Next formula is 1 plus x whole power minus 2. What is the formula? 1 minus 2x plus 3x square minus 4x cube plus so on. Alternate plus and minus will come. So similarly, 1 minus x whole power minus 2. What is the formula? 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube plus so on. So this is also one of the important formula to be noted. 1 plus 2x into plus 3x square plus 4x cube plus so on. So these kind of problems also very, very important. If the right hand side function is given in terms of x power, we need to expand it and so that we will get the required answer. For example, my question is d square plus 2d plus 1 into y is equal to some x square term is there. Outright yp is equal to 1 by d square plus 2d plus 1 is equal to x square and x square will come. So outright this one, I don't want here 4 is there, you can take common, 3 is there, you can take 1 is there, directly correct. So easy understanding purpose 3, I am taking 3, if I take common 1 plus d square plus 2d by 3 into x square and x square. Take a numerator 1 by 3 into 1 plus d square plus 2d by 3 whole power minus 1 whole power minus 1. What is the formula to be applied here? 1 plus x whole power minus 1. 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube. So this also you need to take up to, depends on your terms. Into x square is there, up to second degree is important. What you substitute x place? Put x place, you can substitute d square plus 2d plus 3, you can substitute in the x place. If I were to substitute x place this value, what will come? 1 minus x value, d square plus 2d by 3 plus x square, d square plus 2d by 3 whole square. Cube is not required. Why? Because second square only d power 4 will come. First derivation of x square is 2x. Second derivation is 2, third degree onwards it will be 0. So second term is more enough for us. So then 1 minus d square by 3 minus 2d by 3 plus a square, d square whole square, d power 4 by 9 plus b square, 4d square by 9, 2ab, 2 into 2, 4, d square into d 4, d cube by 9, whole into x square, whole into x square. And substitute inside x square, first derivation 2x, second derivation 2, so 2 by 3. First derivation 2x by 3, fourth derivation 0, second derivation 4 by 9 into 2, third derivation 0. Calculate it and put it in one place. That gives your YP answer for model number 3. Are you clear now? First model I am talking about b into e power ax, or constant terms will come under the first model. B sin ax or b cos ax will come under the second model. Especially tan, cot, secant, cosecant comes, you have another formula which I told you earlier, just d minus alpha into q is equal to formula e power alpha x into q into e power minus alpha x into one of the important formula. Especially tan, cot, secant, cosecant comes, you can apply this formula and you can get it. And coming to the third model, I gave 4 formulas for you. 1 plus x whole power minus 1, 1 minus x whole power minus 1, 1 plus x whole power minus 2, 1 minus x whole power minus 2. So these are the 4 formulas. By using of these 4 formulas, we can solve all YP problems in method number 3. Is it clear? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Coming to the method number 4. So q of x function must be in the form of e power ax into v. E power ax into v. How to solve e power ax into v? Yp is equal to 1 by f of d into q of x. V must be a function of x. Very, very important. Here v must be a function of x terms only. It may be x, it may be x square, it may be sin x or cos x, whatever it may be, we need to take v must be a function of x. Then 1 by f of d same into e power ax into v. In this model, the small difference here, model number 1 only e power x, no v. In the model number 1, we substitute just b is equal to a, whereas model number 4, we need to substitute. What in substitute? D is equal to d plus a. Very, very, very important. By taking e power x left to the right hand side, e power x into 1 by f of d into v. If x square comes, x square formula. Sin x comes, sin x formula. Cos x comes, cos x formula. Most probably it may be sin cos, or it may be x square or x terms will be appear in this kind of problem. This will come under method number 4. It's come under method number 4. Now coming to the method number 5. Method number 5. What is the method number 5 here? X into v. X into v. So q of x equal to x into v. Then yp is equal to 1 by f of d into q of x. Q of x value is x into v. 1 by f of d into x into v. Anyone have formula x into? What is the formula here? Anyone have idea about this formula? 1 by f of d into x into v. X into 1 by f of d into v minus f dash of d by f of d whole square into v. This is another formula to find the 5th model problems. Directly we need to apply the formula. F of d into v, x into 1 by f of d into v minus f dash of d by f of d whole square into v. If able to apply this, x sin x x cos x, those kind of problems will get a solution for simple manner in this. Next, sixth method. What is the sixth method here? Is it clear? Fifth method formula 1 by f of d into v, f dash of d by f of d whole square. I hope you have done this all method. That's why I'm not looking into the examples. Otherwise, we can see each and every method, 20, 30, 40 problems or more than 54 problems are available if you see the different textbooks. If you're able to see 5 to 10 questions thoroughly, then automatically other questions also, we can easily get the solution. That's what. Do you require examples of this? Do you require examples or should we go method?
No, sir.
So method number 6 is this q of x is equal to x power m into sin ax comes what? And 6a and 6b you can take x power m into cos ax. Is it clear? What is the formula for e power ax is equal to? E power ix is equal to cos ax plus I sin ax. Am I right? This part is called real part and this part is called imaginary part. Is it clear? First part is called real part and second part is called imaginary part. So now separate formula for cos ax and separate formula for sin ax. So we need to look into this. So whenever the last method, something like, sir, when to apply this one, you are remember that m value must be greater than 1. Greater than 1 means it may be x square into sin ax. You need to apply this. X square cos, x cube cos, whatever it may be more than 1, you need to apply this. So only x sin x, don't apply this. Just fifth method is x sin x or x cos x. You can easily get the solution. So this method is applicable especially m greater than 1. M value must be strictly greater than 1. So m value you can take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it may be, you can easily get the solutions by using this. So if I want to look into this, 1 by f of d into, so first I would like to take the real part of this, cos x, x power m into cos x. What I would like to say, x power m into cos x. 1 by f of d into q of x, which is equal to 1 by f of d into x power m into cos x. X power m into cos x. So now, what is the procedure generally if x power m into cos x is there? So we can write first cos x is which is equal to 1 by f of d into x power m into real part of e power I a x. Cos ax is nothing but what? Just now I said it's the real part. Sin x is imaginary part. So I want to remove cos ax and I want to keep in the place of cos x is real part of e power ax. Now just now I told you the fourth method, e power ax into v, then right hand side e power ax is there. Substitute by substituting d is equal to d plus ia and making e power x right hand side to the left hand side. Then outright e power iax into 1 by f of d plus ia into x power. Anyway, real part also you can take the left hand side. Real part of e power ix into 1 by d plus I into x power. This will come under method number 3. Just now I told you 1 plus pi of d format, 1 plus 6 whole power minus 1, 1 minus 6 whole power minus 1, 1 plus 6 whole power minus 2, 1 minus 6 whole power minus 2. By using that condition, simply, easily we will get the required solution of this model. Suppose in case 2, it looks like my q of x is x power m into sin ax is there, imaginary part is there. Then outright yp is equal to 1 by f of d into x power m into sin ax. Outright now this must be same. 1 by f of d, 1 by f of d same. 1 by f of d, 1 by f of d same. 1 by f of d, 1 by f of d same. X power m same. Imaginary part of e power I a x. Just now I told you just substituting d value right hand side, e power ax left hand side. So in the place of d is equal to d plus I, it can be written as imaginary part of e power ix into 1 by f of d plus ia into x power. This is the another important accept. So you can easily remember and easily if you practice, you will get the solution in simple manner. Real part, imaginary part of. So whenever x square sin into x, x cube, cos to x or whatever it may come. Sin comes imaginary part, cos comes you need to take real part. This is come under imaginary quantum. We can solve this kind of problems also. So just now from the beginning of today's class, I explained a consolidated table for the roots. If roots are real and distinct, if roots are real and equal, if roots are conjugate to complex, if roots are conjugate to complex and double repeated, if roots are irrational, if roots are irrational repeated also, the same formula. After completion of the first 5 formulas, then I enter into the particular integrals. You can say complete solution is done, if able to write the general solution of higher order linear differential equation must be what format? Y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. Together you can say it is a general solution. For YC I gave 5 formulas, for YP I gave 6 methods. So each method, if you are able to remember this one sheet, if you are able to prepare and work on the methods, any problem comes, automatically you can get a solution in a simple manner. Is it clear up to here? Am I
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just we look into the ones partial one or two problems, one problem, then I will move on to the partial differential equation concepts. The partial equation, for example, I have one equation here. So I would like to take one example, one problem in the Cauchy-Euler equation. Do you have idea? Just let me know. Otherwise, I'll explain the formula also. Your question is, this question belongs to Cauchy-Euler equation. Solve x power 4 into d cube plus 2x cube into d square minus x square into d plus x whole into y is equal to 1. Can you tell me how to solve this? Into question is into plus x whole into y. Okay. Anyone? Now my question first of all, how to identify this is only Cauchy-Euler equation? Okay, if identified,
Cauchy-Euler method.
I'm sorry. One second.
Cauchy-Euler method.
Yeah, Cauchy-Euler equation. Generally, the standard form of the Cauchy-Euler equation is x power n into d power n. This looks like x power n into d power n, some constant p1, p2, p1, whatever it may be. X power n minus 1 into d power n minus y plus p2 into x power n minus 2 into d power n minus 2 plus so on. Pn of y is equal to some constant or whatever q of x or some function will be there. Then since these cases we need to substitute x d place theta and x square d square place x square into d square. We have a procedure also to find this one, theta into theta minus 1 and x cube into d cube can be replaced with theta into theta minus 1 into theta minus 2. If it is the nth order, up to x power n into d power n, x power n into d power n. Nani sir? So into last term is x power n into d power n is equal to theta minus 1, theta minus 2, so on, theta minus n minus 1. Theta minus n minus 1. So in one more standardization is x equal to generally we'll assume as e power z and z is equal to log x. So this is a very important concept to be remembered, especially this kind of Cauchy-Euler equation. So which looks like must be x cube d cube, x square d square, x d must be there. But here x power 4 is there, d cube is there. So what we supposed to take common? X we must take common. Must take x common. If I take x common in the equation, what will come this one? So if I take common x common, I can take this one as x cube into d cube. I can write this equation as so x cube into d cube. X I am taking common, x outside, x cube d cube plus here 1x common, 2x square d square minus x common, xd plus x common plus 1 all into y is equal to 1. Cross multiplication this x or divide whole equation with on x. Then to change into which format? X cube d cube. To change into the format of x cube d cube plus 2x square d square minus xd plus 1 all into y is equal to 1 by x. This is first equation number 1. We should compare equation 1. F of d into y is equal to q of x. First of all, what I told you to substitute x place theta, x square d square place theta into theta minus 1. You can take t also. All are correct. T, thetas must be same. Theta into theta minus 1 into theta minus 2. X equal to e power z. Z place we can substitute log x. Z place we can substitute log x whenever and wherever it required. I would like to substitute above values in equation number 1. If I substitute equation number 1, what will come here? X cube d cube place. So I can make it as x cube d cube as theta minus 1 into theta minus 2 first value plus 2 constant x square d square theta into theta minus 1 xd minus theta plus constant 1 whole into y 1 by x value e power z 1 by e power z. So then we need to multiply inside theta into theta square minus theta into theta minus 2 plus 2 theta square minus 2 theta minus theta plus 1 whole into y is equal to e power minus z. Then still we need to calculate more and more. So theta square into theta minus 2. If I want to multiply this inside, theta square into theta cube minus 2 theta square minus theta square minus into minus plus 2 theta plus 2 theta square minus 2 theta minus theta plus 1 whole into y is equal to e power minus z. So minus 2 theta square plus 2 theta square minus 2 theta plus 2 theta. What is the remaining term here? Theta power 3 next minus theta square minus theta plus 1 whole into y is equal to e power minus z. This is another important equation to be remembered. This you would like to take equation number 2. If I take equation number 2, compare equation 2 with which equation here? Now I would like to compare equation 2 with which equation, that is f of theta into y is equal to q of z. F of theta into y equal to q of z. So where f of theta value is very important. What is f of theta value? It is in terms of theta cube minus theta square minus theta plus 1. And q of z value is e power minus z. Now we need to find a solution for this. So directly it is not an equation, it's a polynomial expansion. If I want an auxiliary equation, what is this? Auxiliary equation. So if you know the auxiliary equation, we will change into the equation format that we can substitute in the place of theta is equal to m. F of m is equal to 0. So then f of m is equal to f of m is equal to m cube minus m square minus m plus 1 equal to 0. How to get roots for this cubic equation?
Combining fractions method.
Yeah, we have two methods. We have in a synthetic division method, we can say, or trial and error method, you can say, substitution method, you can say, whatever you can. You can also find a solution for this. So we have another method is called, this is called finding of roots of cubic equation. Coefficient of m cube 1, m square is 1, m is minus 1, constant 1. Generally, we'll start with here 0. We'll start with plus 1 and minus 1. I would like to start with 1. We need to add these two. This method is called synthetic division method. So I would like to find a root. 1 plus 0 is 1 and 1 into 1 is 1. Minus 1 plus 1, 0. 1 into 0, 0. Minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. And minus 1 plus 1 completely 0. So I got one root is m minus 1. I got one root is m minus 1. Again, it's a cubic equation. After finding one single root, it must be converted into a quadratic equation. So what is the quadratic equation here? M square minus 1 is equal to 0. So when the equation of degree is order 3, we are supposed to get the 3 roots for this equation. So here I got m minus 1 and m square minus 1. So if I make it separately, m minus 1 equal to 0, another one m square minus 1 equal to 0, which looks like a square minus b square formula. A minus b into a plus b. M minus 1 into m plus 1 is equal to 0. So my answer is 1 and minus 1. Here one more answer. Here one more answer, that is equal to 1. So then we got the 3 roots. If we got the 3 roots in that 2 roots are same, one is distinct. Can anyone tell me what to write the formula? My roots are m is equal to 1, 1 minus 1. 2 equal roots, 1 different root. What is the YC formula? Complementary function formula. When the equal roots comes, today's second formula. If n roots are, I gave formula, if n roots are real and equal, I have both same. Can write what? C1 plus C2x into
C2X,
power 1 into
X,
x. 1 into x is nothing but x. Simple, I can write 1 into x is nothing but x. I can make it as e power x. So e power x. This is first answer. One different root. Then what right? Total 3 constants should come.
C3 to the power minus x.
Exactly. This is your YC answer in terms of x. Sorry, we are writing in terms of z because x equal to e power z. So I want to make it as this place z, this place z, this place also z. So can you tell me C1 plus C2z into e power z plus C3 e power minus z. Because why I am taking z's? I took x equal to e power z. My answer, I compared f of theta into y equal to q of z. I have written in z. Now my question, how to make it as into x? This is in terms of z. How to make it in terms of x? C1 plus C2 into x equal to e power z. Z is equal to log x.
Log x.
Yeah, C2 into log x e power z. So what will come? X will come plus C3 into e power minus z is nothing but 1 by e power z, 1 by x. This is answer in terms of x of Cauchy-Euler equation. This is only one part of the solution YC, but still we need to find the particular integral of this particular problem. If you look into the particular integral of this problem, is yp is equal to we got the answer in terms, that is YC answer, we got this. So I would like to move into the YP answer. YP is equal to YP is equal to 1 by f of theta into q of z. What exactly we got? 1 by theta cube minus theta square minus theta or plus theta? Minus theta plus 1 into something e power minus z we got. Two roots we got same. 1 minus theta minus 1 whole square. Another root is theta plus 1 e power into minus z. If I put generally theta is equal to minus 1 minus theta equal to a is nothing but minus 1 coefficient of z. Then what will come first problem? No issue. That is 1 by minus 1 whole square. This is the problem. Where the problem minus 1 whole square into 1 by theta plus 1 whole power 1 into e power minus z. Then if I want answer for this is equal to 1 by minus 1 minus 2 whole square plus 4 will come. This is a formula just now I gave morning 1 by d plus a whole power k e power minus ax x power k by k factorial into e power ax. So now theta plus d is there, so we can substitute. X is nothing but in terms of z, z power k 1 by 1 factorial e power x is e power z. 1 by minus 2 whole square, the answer is 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 into z into e power minus z. This is the YP answer in terms of z. But same answer I would like to write in terms of x. YP is equal to 1 by 4 into x equal to e power z, that is equal to log x. Log x into 1 by x or log x by x is my YP. And my complete answer for this problem, the general solution of my equation 1 is y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. That gives the complete solution of the problem. Is it clear now? This is the one of the important problems in Cauchy-Euler equation. Not only this, what are the problems? Almost each and every problem we will use the 5 formulas of IC and 6 formulas of IP, which will fall under which method. Which will fall under which method? Based on the method, we'll look into going back to the formula and we'll apply. We'll get a required solution of the equations. Are you clear here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll move into the partial differentiation part.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, we actually have class now from 3:30, sir.
Okay. Shall we stop now? The class is there. Shall we stop or continue? You ask your madam and let me know. Done, you have other class.
Stop, sir.
Okay. Fine. We'll see next class the partial differentiation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts on
Thank you
this
so
topic?
much.
Any doubts on this topic? You can ask me. Anything you'd like to, because I don't know, just now ma'am spoke to us, colleague madam, so you have partial differentiation required. So I thought of telling directly partial differentiation. That anyway, once you have idea about this, so that you'll get more clarity for both this and that. That's what I explained today. And tomorrow and after tomorrow, we'll exclusively look into the partial differential equation formation, elimination, how to find the solution of partial differentiation. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.